What's up, world of YouTube? So, you've clicked on this video because you're looking to make your vlogs that much better. Or possibly, you're just starting your YouTube journey as a vlogger. Well, these are my few tips on how to make your vlogs that much better. Now, full disclaimer, I'm not saying that if you follow any of these hints, tips, or tricks that it will skyrocket your channel to 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 subscribers. All I'm saying is that in the world of YouTube, to better your content and have it looking its best is always helpful in your YouTube growth journey. And that's what this video is all about. So the first tip that I want to cover that I see a lot of people doing wrong all the time is this. If you're filming on a cell phone, don't hold your phone like this. Hold it like that. When you hold your phone in this aspect ratio, it gives you the same ratio that a television or a computer monitor is going to have, and you will avoid the black bars down the side if you film with your phone upright. It's actually designed to film like this. That's why your screen flips sideways. So tip number one, film like this, not like this. So for my second tip, it's another thing that I see a lot of people doing all the time on their YouTube vlog channels, and they don't realize they're actually even doing it. And that is this. If you own a camera that has a flip-up screen, much like this one on the Canon G7X, a lot of people will end up looking at the flip-up screen and they're not looking at the lens. The problem with that is it's not as engaging for the viewer to see you looking off to the side. It doesn't feel like you're actually talking to your viewer when you look off to the side or to the top. Now let's give this a practical everyday use. When you have a conversation with another human being, do you stand there and look off to the side of their face and talk to them, or possibly up to the top? No! When you're watching a vlogger who is always looking at the screen, as the viewer, it is painfully obvious they're looking at the screen, and you don't feel engaged by this vlogger whatsoever. It's okay to take a little peek at the screen once in a while to see if your hair is okay, but for the most part, try and keep your eyes on the lens. So for tip number two, always look at your audience through the lens and not at the flip-up screen. Now for my tip number three, it's pretty simple. Make sure that whatever you're filming is in the frame. Don't cut things off. Don't cut off people's heads when you're trying to film somebody. Don't film the floor. Don't film the wall. Make sure you film whatever it is that you want to film and it's in the frame. That is a really big thing, because I do see vloggers filming nothing a lot of the time, and people don't want to see that. They want to see a very clear window into your world. So tip number three, make sure that whatever you're filming is in frame, which means pay attention to what you're filming. Now for my tip number four, it's simple. Keep your vlog moving. That means cut out any unwanted and unneeded footage in your vlog. A lot of people, when they vlog, they just keep everything and they just cut all the clips together. And in most cases, that's a very bad thing. People don't want to see everything. They want the story of your vlog to go from A to B, and they want it to be comprehensive. And if they're looking at things like your feet and the ceiling, and there's all kinds of extra footage in there that they don't really care about, it doesn't add to your day, they get bored and they're gonna click away. Or they might watch one or two videos and then they'll never come back. So step number four, as far as I'm concerned, is keep the vlogs concise, keep them moving, and cut out any footage that isn't gonna actually help and benefit the overall product of your vlog. And now on for my tip number five. Tip number five is simple. Try and avoid vlogging in low light when at all possible. I know there's certain times and places where you're going to have to vlog in low light, and that's fine. But if it's possible, avoid vlogging in areas where there's not a lot of available light, or light that you can just flick on with a light switch, because low light will always degrade your footage and make it pixely and grainy. So that's tip number five. Where at all possible, avoid low light and get in the light. Now for my tip number six, it's another pretty simple one. It's almost a no-brainer, but a lot of people don't think of it, and they end up making this mistake quite often, and that's this. Make sure that when you are filming your face, you're not filming it with a big light source behind you, i.e. like an open window with the curtains open, because all that light is going to be beaming in behind your head, and your camera is going to automatically expose for the open window and not for your face. And it's going to turn your face into a big old black silhouette, and no one's going to be able to see it. And they're not going to want to watch that, and they're going to click off and click away unless they're a long-time subscriber that'll watch pretty much anything you put out. And so here we are. We're at the last tip in this video, and I'm so glad you made it this far. Before I give you the last tip, I want to say if you've liked this video, please hit the red subscribe button, because you never know what we're going to be doing on this channel, and hit the like button so that I know you liked it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're a new YouTube vlogger or a seasoned vlogger and maybe you never knew any of this stuff, or maybe you're someone who is a serial culprit of doing some of the things in this video. Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear it. And so for my final tip, it's a simple one. Don't hold the camera below your chin, if you get my drift. A lot of vloggers, they'll hold that camera down below their chin. And so what you get when you hold your camera down there, people see a lot of the ceiling, they see a lot of your chin, and also you're looking down at it. So it scrunches whatever chin you have into another double chin. People are seeing up your nose, and it doesn't make your eyes look flattering because you have to squint them like that to look down at your lens. And so for my final tip, it's a very simple one. Hold the camera at eye level as if you're talking to another person, and not down below as if you're talking to a Smurf. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end. You have no idea how much that means to me. I really do hope that you can take some of these beginner tips and tricks and apply them to your fledgling vlog, or possibly a vlog channel that you've had that you now want to get a little bit more serious on and take things to the next level. I'm not saying that it's going to skyrocket you to your first 1,000 subscribers. However, it will help your content to be and look its best, so that when people come to your channel for the first time, they're more likely to want to stay and click that subscribe button. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.